What is going on, YouTube? We had a hell of a day to start out this weekend. One of our customers just won $7 grand off a free contest with our lineup, guys. And that wasn't even the final score this lineup put up. Right here is the final. It put up 227, guys. All of our customers are rolling in the money tonight. Like I said, guys, if you subscribe with us, you will not be disappointed. You can check out our website or even contact us on Twitter, where I will hook you up with these fire lines, guys. This is our first GBP of the year, and we took it down before the All-Star break, guys. Tourney takedown. But let's get started for why you guys are here. I just had to brag a little about these winning lines. But guys, the first pitcher we have in this nice 8-game slate is going to be Jeff Samaradzija. Don't know how to say his name. Yes, he's going up against Miami, but Jeff has been having one hell of a year. He is only flashing a 4.54 ERA with a 4-9 record. He's 122 Ks, guys, but he has played some tough teams. His last outing, we went up against Pittsburgh and got 19. Then he had 20, 22, a negative against Colorado, guys, which does not surprise me. His worst game of the year was that negative against Colorado at Colorado. And they're going to be playing at San Francisco in a friendly park. I think you run him up, where at home he's averaging 13 points. Next pitcher we are rolling with is Jake Arrieta, going up against a Pittsburgh team that is ranked 26. I don't know why it says they're ranked 9th here, but they are not ranked 9th. His last game he put up 30 against the Reds. Then he put up a negative against Washington and then a 20 against Miami, guys. Arrieta has had a pretty decent year. He's had 2 bad games where he only scored 2.4 to Colorado. Then he had the negative against Washington. Other than that, he has been killing it, and he's averaging 13 points at home. So look for Arrieta to have a day against Pittsburgh, where they just got a bunch of momentum today in that walk-off win. Next player we have is Corey Seager, guys. He's going up against Ian Kennedy tomorrow. His last games he put up a 9-5 and then a 0-17 and 20. So I do like Seager going up against Kennedy a lot tomorrow. His WOBA is a 3.89 and with an ISO of a 0.196. I like Seager to have a day. Our first outfielder we have is A.J. Pollock. He put up a 3, 2, and a 5 in his last 3 games back. As we know, he's coming back off an injury. They're playing at Arizona, where at home he's averaging 11 points a game. Now, for him just coming off, guys, he's still a little rusty as he's been out for a minute. But I do like Pollock to have a pretty decent day. Next player we have is our last player we have is Melky Cabrera, guys. He's playing in Colorado, where we know the ball will go. He's going up against Hoffman. In his last games, he's had a 5, 23, 15, 20, 10, and 14. Run the hot bat, which is Melky Cabrera, guys. Cabrera is batting has a WOBA of a 3.39 and an ISO of 0.136, guys. Look for Melky Cabrera to be our stud of the day. Now, let me clear this for you guys. We will come back, but let me go run up a Fanduel for you real quick, guys. Now for tomorrow, I think our cash providers will be doing the main slate. I think me, myself, and I will be doing the all-day one for GPP, as I really got to focus on MMA and NASCAR tomorrow, and then I most likely will be out Sunday, as I'm going to take a little break. But I'm going to be focused on NASCAR and MMA a lot, so GPP is still going to be good because I'm going to put time into it. But like I said, I want to make sure these NASCAR lines and MMA lines are good. Now we're rolling with Jake Arrieta again. I already talked about him. I will roll with Paul Goldschmidt at first base. Goldschmidt's going up against Castillo. He has a WOBA of a 4.04 405, and an ISO of a 232. I think Paul Goldschmidt hits a dinger tomorrow, guys. Next, we have Lindor, who just had a monster day today. He's going up against Verlander, who has a WOBA of a 318 and an ISO of a 154. And his price is really low. I feel he should be in the 4,000s. Next, we have Justin Turner going up against Ian Kennedy. He has a WOBA of 422 and an ISO of 224. I think we can also see Justin Turner getting a dong tomorrow. Our last player we will have is going to be Chris Herman. Little hermit crab. I love his value at 2,300, guys. He has an WOBA he's going up against Castillo, and I love an Arizona stack, by the way. But he has a WOBA of a 305 and an ISO of a 214. Look for him to have a day. Let's go back and run through my top players at each position before we get out of here. For my top 3 pitchers, I have Jake Arrieta, Mike Clevenger, and Jeff Samardzija. Don't know how to say his name. My top catchers of the day are Chris Herman, Alex Avila, Austin Barnes. Top first basemen are Goldschmidt, Pujols, Yonder, Alonso. At second base, we have Chase Utley, Jason Kipnis, and Alan Hansen. At third base, we have Justin Turner, Jake Lamb, Matt Davidson. In the outfield, we have Ketel Marte, Corey Seager, Francisco Lindor. Oh, that was for shortstop. Now we're in the outfield. In the outfield, we have A.J. Pollock, Gregor Blanco, Melky Cabrera, Shin Soo Choo, David Peralta, Charlie Brackman, Cameron Maybin, Nomar Mazara, guys. That will be it for today. Like I said, if you are not with the squad, you are wrong. We are cashing almost 5 days a week. And that's without our NASCAR and our GVP lines, guys. Our cash lines have been fire. We have some of the best cash providers out there, guys. And you will make your money back in a heartbeat. We're also running a deal. It is $215 for an NFL and MLB season package deal. And I also have an ESPN Fantasy Football League I am running if you're interested in that. See you guys later.